Well, hello everybody. Are you ready to go to a really neat greenhouse? One that we have never been to before in the major city. We're gonna have so much fun today. Let's get in the car, come on, let's have some fun and let's see what we can find at this greenhouse. I got a budget of $20 and I'm looking for something really unusual. Let's see what we can find. All right, everyone, I just got back and I cannot wait to show you what I found. It is pretty super duper cool. And I can promise you, well, I can almost promise you that it is something that none of you guys have ever heard of. I cannot believe. You know what Coca-Cola is? Well, I got myself an herb that is just like Coca-Cola. Now, what in the world do you mean by that? Well, my hands are really full and I cannot wait to show you what I got. So I don't want to make you really dizzy because I'm holding the camera while we're walking down to the garden. But when we get down to the garden, I'm going to show you what I bought. It's called the Coca-Cola plant. I know, strange, but so much fun. And I only spent $15 in my $20 budget. So I went way below my budget. All right, let's get back down here and let me show you what I got. All right, so this is called the Coca-Cola plant. It is an herb. It's Artemisia, which is a whole bunch of different kinds of Artemisia. But this one smells like Coca-Cola. And you make a drink with it. So you add it to water, you add it to lemonade, and it gives that little bit of a different flavor. I have never had this. I have never seen this before. And I'll show you what else I got here. Let's go down to the garden and see where I'm gonna find this because my garden is so full. All right, as you're aware of by now, I love all kinds of plants, different plants. And I got myself some apple mint because I don't know what happened to my apple mint, but it didn't come up this year. Neither did my pineapple mint. So hopefully it will come up this year. And I'm not sure, we had such record low temperatures. I'm not sure what happened there. But I have them and the Coca-Cola plant. Smell it, smell it, smell it, smell it. It smells absolutely amazing. If you want to look it up for yourself, there it is, the label. Super fun. And this one I'm gonna plant somewhere else. I'm not sure where yet. And then our daughter gave me 3 of the gladiolus bulbs and they will go into the front of the property. Okay, so what we're gonna first do is I'm going to plant my pineapple mint. It's intoxicating. Smell, smell, smell. Oh, it so smells so good. And it'll come up every year. Well, it should anyway. My garden is doing so well this year. I know through the last 15 years I put in a small fortune in this garden, but 95% of it was growing my own seeds, and now I have perennials that come up year after year. And for a $3 to $5 pack of seeds, it's so much cheaper than spending $40. I'm saving up my money for one more thing I want to get, and that is the rose scented geraniums. I can't find them anywhere at any nursery, but they do have them online. And so by the time you watch this, I will probably most likely have saved up enough to get that. But everybody was doing so much helping out with my medicinal herbs and my seeds and things like that. And it's just been an amazing journey this year, especially for my garden. So I can't wait for you guys to see more and more about my garden. We're gonna talk about medicinal herbs. I have a book. So this month I had saved up enough of money, well, last month, it didn't come yet. I saved up enough money to get myself a 1788 medicinal herb book from the Pilgrims. And what the Pilgrims had and the books that they used, it was passed down through generations. So the 1700s and then the 1800s and the 1900s. And it's a book that you can read free online, but because there's so much information in there, I really wanted the reproduction, copy of the book. And I'm gonna be able to make a lot of my own medications and medicines and things like that. So my garden is amazing. I'm really happy with it, I am. Just got so much going on, and I can't wait till stuff is really coming up. I still have a lot of seeds in the ground, but the chives are in blossom and bloom, and it doesn't look like much of anything right now, but it is. We have Colonial Williamsburg, Virginia, and yes, I've been there multiple times. Thomas Jefferson's Monticello Gardens, and the Pilgrims, and What Did They Plant? So that's what I have been reading these days, and finally, I'm not near as busy as far as the planting. I'm just waiting now for the carrots and for the cucumbers and for the cabbages and the beets to all come up. And then all I have to do really is plant my green beans. I also want to plant some broom corn. That's to make my own brooms. It's so much fun. If you love history and you love growing things, well then that is just a perfect combination because it is super fun. And I love reading about history. All winter long I read. And then in the spring and summer, I get started on all these projects. Mulching is coming, so my husband will be very busy doing that. And just a few other upgrades, but mainly we're going to be talking a lot about producing our own food and harvesting our own food, preserving our own food in a mobile home. Woo, wait, there we go. 1963 mobile home. Well, everyone, I cannot wait to share with you again tomorrow what we're working on. And unless I had come up with anything else in my mind, I'll say goodbye to all of you. But I'm trying to make my videos not quite so long because I have so many of them and people just don't have time to watch all of my videos. So I'm trying to make my videos a little more straightforward and not gab so much all the time. I do love to talk though, and I sure do have a lot of fun sharing my life with all of you. I will only hand water certain things that I really don't want to die, but the majority of the time, I'll let it up to nature. And so far, living here in Pennsylvania, it's been dry spells, but so far I've been able to have my garden and not worry about watering. Or I water it by hand. So there you go, there's the answer to the questions of a lot of you ask. If you have any more questions, feel free to email me or write me a letter. I have Patricia who writes to me every single week, just about every single week, with lots of questions, and I like to share them with all of you in my videos. And hey, there's no question I won't answer. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.